This episode is brought to you by Southline Credit Union. Southline Credit Union has options for you. As a student of Long Beach State, you have access to student loans, student loan refinance, free online financial education courses, free checking, and low rates on auto loans. Southline Credit Union is the official credit union of Long Beach State Athletics. Visit beachcu.com for more. Welcome back to Beach Weekly, a podcast created and produced by Long Beach State's student-run newspaper, the Daily 49er. I'm your host, Daily 49er news editor, Julia Terbeche. Check out our content at daily49er.com, where you can read campus and Long Beach-related news, sports, arts and life, and opinions, as well as multimedia content, including more podcasts, videos, and photo galleries. This is The Lowdown for all things CSULB. Without any further ado, let's dive into the news. November 15th through 22nd was Hunger and Homelessness Awareness Week, and Long Beach State held several virtual panel discussions to focus on the issue of students in the California State University system facing food and housing insecurity. In addition, a student advocacy group at Long Beach State called the Butterfly Effect hosted its annual Sleep In event to raise awareness of challenges that students continue to face surrounding a lack of adequate housing and food as the coronavirus pandemic progresses. Here to talk more about the Butterfly Effect and this year's event is Daily 49er Editor-in-Chief Madalyn Amato.
For a couple semesters now, the Butterfly Effect group on campus, which is a advocacy group that brings awareness to students that are experiencing housing crises and food insecurity, has been organizing a event called the Sleep In, which they simulate what it is like for students who are experiencing houselessness or homelessness, and what it may look like. So the leaders of the group, Morgan Weber and Christopher Stevenson, have been doing this for a while now, but because of the coronavirus pandemic, just like so many other things on our campus, the event looked a lot different this year. So this year it was just Weber in front of the Walter Pyramid facing East Atherton Street, and she was just out on the lawn. So she said she was just studying, and that it was just a art installation behind her.
So when you're experiencing food insecurity and homelessness, you get a lot of your resources on campus, the physical campus, with your feet on the ground. You're not getting it through the computer. Students are having to choose between their basic needs being met and a higher education. And that should not be the case.
Despite these changes and despite how they're advocating has changed, what they're advocating for, and the advocacy itself has not changed at all. And they're continuing to work to bring awareness to these issues that are facing students, and how they have been exacerbated by the coronavirus pandemic.
In other news, after garnering 1,777 voter registrations ahead of the 2020 presidential election, Long Beach State has taken second place in the California University and College Ballot Bowl, a civic engagement program to promote voter participation among universities and college students statewide. CSULB fell just behind California State University Fullerton, who had a total of 2,716 registrations. Long Beach State will also be advancing to the 2021 American Moot Court Association National Tournament after earning its spot at the Frank Guliuzza Memorial Western Regional. Moot Court consists of intercollegiate appellate advocacy and involves students from across the nation arguing a fictional case using real Supreme Court models. Every year, the American Moot Court Association releases a fictional case with 2 constitutional issues, and students use a list of real Supreme Court cases to create arguments for both sides of each issue. The 2021 AMCA National Tournament will be held virtually Friday, January 22nd, and Saturday, January 23rd. As the majority of students attend classes from home, Long Beach State moves forward with door lock renovations amounting to $3 million in total, in response to raised concerns over student and staff safety. On October 7, 2019, the campus was placed on lockdown following an email threat of a campus shooter. As students and faculty took refuge in their classrooms, it came to the attention of many that doors across campus did not have adequate locking capabilities or locks at all. Michael Gardner, Director of Campus Planning and Sustainability, said that the new thumb turn locks are standard in the industry as they are easy to use and comply with Americans with Disabilities Act standards.
And then when you turn it, there's a little window where a red thing will say locked. So that's positive identification, is you can affirm you've locked the door. There's no question if it's locked or not. Because, in a panic situation, you don't want to wonder if the door is locked. You want affirmative confirmation. And we want people to feel safe. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I think that's very important, the psychology of feeling safe and knowing that if there was a shooter, you can lock yourself in the room. It's just a more secure feeling.
Garner said that the replaced locks allow for students to still safely exit classrooms while preventing others from entering. Of the total $3 million allotment from the California State University system, each door is expected to cost roughly $6,000. A total of 450 doors are slated to be renovated. However, there will be varying price points, as not all doors will be receiving the same renovations. With over 8,000 rooms on campus, installing brand new locks on all doors was something the university could simply not afford, Gardner said. As a solution, resources provided by Beach Building Services on how to properly lock and unlock doors are now posted by each door. Now for some art and a little bit of life, here's our Arts and Life editor, Paris Barraza.
Thanks, Julia. Over on 4th Street is an eccentric little shop called Songbird Boutique. It's been there for years, but what makes it so special is that it has survived during the pandemic. Its secret? Owner Jennifer Hill, who has taken special care into seeing her business thrive and be a place that customers can feel comfortable in. Hill sells the kind of cool goods you'd want to buy as a gift. Pins, candles, earrings, funny holiday cards. She chooses what she sells, and customers have been able to understand her personality because of it. So while everyone was closed down for a bit, Hill was still working. She made Songbird Boutique into a window shop where customers could peer inside and message her to purchase something. She kept busy on Instagram, engaging with her followers, but now they're back open. And according to Hill, they're getting by, thanks to the support of the community. If you want to learn more about Hill and how Songbird Boutique came to be, check out the Arts and Life section on the Daily 49ers website.
That wraps things up for this week's episode of Beach Weekly. Thank you to Southland Credit Union for sponsoring this episode. Once again, Southland Credit Union has options for you. As a student of Long Beach State, you have access to student loans, student loan refinance, free online financial education courses, free checking, and low rates on auto loans. Southland Credit Union is the official credit union of Long Beach State Athletics. Visit beachcu.com for more. Be sure to check out our latest issue at daily49er.com. I've been your host, Julia. See you next time, and thanks for tuning in.